Hi, this is On Demand. I normally try to avoid doing single brand advent calendar videos, but some of you have requested that I roast the Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar for this year, and there is cost. You can actually see that I am holding one of the products in my hand. You'll know more about it as we go along. So this year's, I bought the first ever Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar. That was, I think, 2017 or so. And at the time it was £150. Now it is £170, people. The packaging was very, very basic. I still have it. And I had a lipstick come in all smushed up, and Selfridges gave me £30 credit for it. And they actually sent me a lipstick replacement. So I got a lipstick that was, I think, Walk of Shame or Bond Girl. I've forgotten which one it was. But I did get a full-size lipstick and £30 credit. I think Selfridges were wonderful in solving it for me. At the time there were 12 products, now there are 12 products. Year after year though, I noticed that the following year onwards, the pool of products remain the same, which is a problem when you do single brand advent calendars. With multi-brand advent calendars, your pool of products to choose from is sort of never ending. Yeah, you have any number of permutations and combinations, which is why it doesn't make sense for us to keep on getting the usual suspects over and over and over. But let's not go there right now. We've ranted more than enough about that, I think. When you have single brand advent calendars, though, the pool of products to choose from is sort of limited to that particular brand. So I can understand repeats, but Charlotte Tilbury does have enough products to choose from, and I didn't really see an excuse for sending out the same products over and over and over. Unless their target audience is, people who are very, very, very new to the brand. Or, random people who want to gift something. Yeah, the reason I'm just holding it is because it's got lost about 4 times so far, and I don't want to lose it a 5th time. So the packaging looks like that, and this year's advent calendar is themed the Beauty Chest of Love. There are 12 doors as usual, and it retails at £170. They claim that the worth is more than 243. Now, somebody said that heart-shaped packaging with those little valves, for want of a better term, those knobs really, looks really weird. I mean, I think it looks a bit cumbersome. I mean, it's not very compact, yeah, and it would rather be, instead of square or round pans in eyeshadow palettes, how would it be if one was shaped like a dog's head, and one like a bull's head, and third like a car, and fourth like a splotch of something, and so on. If we had that, I think we like our order and our symmetry as humans for the major part. And this shape, this packaging is a bit random. It's a bit too random, really. But I wouldn't have gone on about that if not for the exaggerated claim, this particular claim. Listen to this. Once all the surprises have been revealed, the heart-adorned advent calendar doubles as a jewelry box or magic keepsake. All right, I live. But this next sentence is why I ranted. The design transforms every bedroom into a beautiful boudoir. Sorry. Beautiful boudoir. How does an advent calendar box, which is about so big, tops, transform your bedroom? Every bedroom, no matter how messy it is, it could be, moldy and mud strewn and everything. It will transform this box. Keeping this box will transform every bedroom into a beautiful boudoir. How pretentious. Boudoir. The Just William books by Richard Crompton. There's Mrs. Bott. Yeah, they're very sort of new-moneyed people, and she drops her H's all the time, although she wants to get him with a class of Vere de Vere, as it were. So she has a boudoir, which she spells as B-O-O-D-W-A-H. How Victorian are we? Are we going to stay in our beautiful boudoirs, in our ruffled necks and, Victorian era sleeves? As you can see, I've come dressed for the part. And we're going to languish on our 4-poster beds, languishing as damsels in distress, waiting for our Victorian gentlemen in non-shining Victorian three-piece suits to come and save us. Sorry, but I just find that phrasing, beautiful boudoir, a bit pretentious. Sorry. I know it is intended to sell, but rather than, selling, it's what it's actually doing is it's making me laugh. It's making me take the mickey, and it's making me wonder if they are trying to take the mickey, if whoever crafted this, if PR or communications or whoever wrote this is actually trying to take the mickey as well. So that's why I roasted the packaging, because it's not going to transform anything into a beautiful boudoir. that is so. I mean, I can get hyperbole as a figure of speech, but this is beyond exaggeration. This is beyond anything. Beautiful boudoir. Right, moving on the products this year. Full-sized beauty lined wand in pink gossamer, £30. I promised myself I'd stop laughing. £30. That is full-sized, yeah, retailing at £30. Now this is a viral social media sensation, like that bloke during the pandemic who was doing a Zoom call, and his children started coming into the room one after the other. The girl came in like this, and then the boy came on his walker, and the mother tried to pull them out of the room and lock the door, and all along he was sitting there talking to the BBC or something, rather like that. This is a viral social media sensation. Pink gossamer. My world famous pearlescent pink highlighter for a kiss of rosy pink color that is inspired by the beautifying effects of fun. If you say so. That's a bit of word salad there, I feel. My problem with Charlotte Tilbury face products is that they're all pearlescent, shiny, shimmery, which is a bad idea if you have pictured acne scars, as I do. And they sort of act as beacons and draw attention to the pitted acne scars. And I did buy, a few years ago, the Glow Gossamer face palette. Listen to this. The Glow Gossamer face palette. Glow Gossamer, Pink Gossamer, or Gossamer mini blush. Why is everything a gossamer? So this was Shimmer Overload, and I have actually reviewed this at length on my channel, and I have talked about how it draws attention to my pitted acne scars. Yeah, very, very shimmery lot here, and as you can see, I haven't really used it. I haven't. This was a total waste. That was, yeah, lesson learned. At the time, financially I was in a better place as well. So this was a sort of costly lesson for me. At the time, I had not tried any Charlotte Tilbury face products, and I thought, yeah, this was all that it claimed to be. I was going to look beauteous and stunning and glamorous and wonderful and fresh-faced and flawless, and have an alabaster brow, to quote Anne of Green Gables and everything. This turned out to be Shimmerfest and a bad idea for my pitted acne scars. So I haven't gone near Charlotte Tilbury face products ever since, because a lot of you wrote in to say at the time that that was the case with all the other products as well. So this doesn't actually appeal to me. Anyway, moving on. The next product is a full-size hyaluronic happy kiss in Pillow Talk. Why is everything Pillow Talk if not Glow Gossamer or Beauty Gossamer or Pink Gossamer? It's either Gossamer or Beauty or Pillow Talk, sorry. So this is a gloss balm in the iconic nude pink shade, and it contains hyaluronic acid and C-peptide for fuller looking, intensely hydrated lips. Full size retailing at £27. Now I will be doing the price breakdown simultaneously. So Pink Gossamer and Pillow Talk, that is £30, and £27 add up to £57. So the advent calendar is 170, and so far we have products worth 57. Next you have the Magic Lip Oil Crystal Elixir, a full-sized lip oil. I am all about lip oils these days. I have a sharp tooth which needs filing, so I'm seeing my dentist tomorrow for that. However, I've gone and bitten my lips a bit too much. When you have a sharp tooth, you tend to do that, yeah? So I've done that with my lips as well, and what's happened is that, this part, it's really damaged. So I've been throwing lip oil at it, and it's helping. It's very gentle. So I'm all about lip oils these days. Now, this is full-sized at £28. So add that to the 57 quid from before, the first two products, and you get £85. So you have full-size products worth £85 so far, and the advent calendar is 170. Stop. This is where the full-size products end, come to a close, cease, no longer exist. Right, so there are 3 full-sized products in this advent calendar which add up to £85 and you pay 170. Make it make sense. Don't tell me that the minis cost per mil. Don't tell me. They are normally gifts with purchase. You can get minis as this was a gift with purchase. This was a gift with purchase. Don't tell me that this is intended for people who are trying to discover the brand. You can get a mystery box instead. Charlotte Tilbury does mystery boxes, get one of those instead. Charlotte Tilbury does standalone curations, get one of those instead. Why does it have to be an advent calendar with all the tiny minis and just 3 full-size products? Make it make sense. It cannot and it will not. Not to me at least, no matter what you argue. Don't tell me, again, do not tell me in the comments that every mil counts and you have to calculate the cost of every mil. Several of you have argued about this when I just search an advent, your pet advent calendars. No, those are gifts with purchase. Then why do brands do goodie bags? Why do brands do gifts with purchase? You can get those free. I got this free. I've got the magic cream free. I forgot to bring it. I just realized that I've given away all my magic cream samples to my mum, really, who hates it as well. So I don't get it. So why would you send minis that you can get free in your advent calendar that people are paying for, where the cost of the full sizes do not add up to the cost of the advent calendar? And don't tell me they're for brand discovery purposes. Brand discovery can be done with any kind of curation. It doesn't have to be an advent calendar. They do mystery boxes. That can be a brand discovery. You can go to the counter, talk to a sales assistant and discover a few products that you use. You can't shop randomly online and discover the brand, discover products from the brand. It doesn't have to be via a curation itself. I think whoever asked me to roast this advent calendar is more than satisfied now, because this has been quite a roast. Anyway, as I was telling you, everything else in this advent calendar from now on is a mini, is a mini, is a mini. Make it make sense. So starting with the airbrush flawless setting spray that you get 34 mils of. I had a sample. I have no idea where that is. 100 mils is full size, which retails at £30. Sorry, I'm not going to count something that is just 34 mils that I have received free from Charlotte Tilbury in the past. Not in an advent calendar, not in a curation. I've received it free with purchase. 100 mils is full size. That I haven't received free. The next product I have received free and I am wearing right now and forgot to bring to show you lot. Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara Super Black 4 mils Mini. I've just got that free. The next product is the eyeliner that goes with it. The next product is the Matte Revolution Lipstick Mini in Pillow Talk. Mini. The mini Charlotte Tilbury lipstick is this size. Look, I have my fair share of full-size Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. And I think it is a crying shame that they did not send a full size in this advent calendar and chose to include this tiny. The next product is a glow toner. 30 mils is what you get. Full size is 150 mils. It is an acid-free toner. I don't care if it contains super peptide, royal epigen B5 and exfoliative and plant-derived pore minimizing pore tight things. It doesn't matter to me. I just care that it is very tiny. And for the cost of the advent calendar, that's all you're getting minis. Epigen. I know what an EpiPen is. Anyway, the next product is a magic cream. Because why not? 15 mils. I had about 4 or 5 floating around from various gifts with purchase. My mum has all of them now. She doesn't like it. I don't like it either. I find it too greasy. Full size of the magic cream is 15 mils. The next product is a magic serum crystal elixir, 8 mils. Full size is 100 mils, which retails at £140. 30 mils of the serum retails at £65. They could have sent 30 mil serum. They didn't. They're sending 8 mils. Because even if you add the £65 30 mil serum, you're still not reaching the 170 cost of the advent calendar. So why are we getting just 8 mils? The next product is the Hollywood Beauty Icon Lipstick in Hollywood Vixen. A bright red lipstick in the Matte Revolution formula. Another mini. The next product is the Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk Original. That is a nude pink lip liner. There is so much pillow talk in this advent calendar. That could so easily be misinterpreted, but never mind. So those are the 12 products in this advent calendar. A very generous 3 full-sized products, the cost of which add up to £85, in an advent calendar where you pay 170 quid. The rest are minis that Charlotte Tilbury themselves give out free with purchase. I don't pay for minis, and I think I have far more minis and samples than is healthy, than is necessary. Because if I have a no buying minis policy, I shouldn't be having any minis at hand, should I? But then I get them via gifts with purchase, as gifts with purchase. Free with purchase, compliments. Not because I'm a blogger. Nobody even knows I have a YouTube channel. Nobody knows I exist. This is a poultry channel. All I do is roast advent calendars. You won't see me for the next 6 months after the new year is done, after the year is done. You won't even see me. Except maybe for the odd empties video or something. The odd empties video. That's all that I'll resurface for. Other than that, you're not even getting, I don't take it seriously. I do it for a lark, to take my mind off things. This is de-stressing people. So they don't know that I have a channel. They don't know that I'm a blogger or anything. And if I have managed to accumulate so many minis free, then I really think it's a very, very, very bad idea to pay for minis. I think this is what I would have done very differently, people. I would have sent out a full-sized cord from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the vintage vamp, people. But any cord will do. I would have sent a full-sized cord. I would have sent a full-size lipstick. A full-size lipstick, definitely, in the Advent calendar. And then I would have sent one of those hypnotizing Pop Shot single eyeshadows. This is multi-chrome, actually. Multi-chrome, yes, I know. That Charlotte Tilbury released for holiday, I think last year it was. A year ago or so. Yeah, that's beautiful, multi-chrome. I don't know if you can see the shift on camera, but I would have sent this out full-size. So that means that instead of 3 full sizes, there would have been 6 full sizes. That means half the products in this advent calendar would have been full sized, which means I would have had room to roast this advent calendar a lot less. Yeah, I wouldn't have had as much room to roast this advent calendar, as much cost to roast this advent calendar. I would have kept quiet. I possibly have said, this isn't bad. Even you lot wouldn't have written in asking me to roast it. So that is what I would have done differently. Or anything really. Make that toner full size, problem solved. Make the serum full size, 30 mils, £65, problem solved. This is poultry. This advent calendar is possibly even more poultry than this channel. And that's saying a lot because, you know, this channel is nothing. The best thing about this advent calendar is that it gave me a very, very good laugh. And I really hope it gives you lot a good laugh as well, because we need more laughter in this world, particularly in these times. And if it has made you laugh, then that is the best part about this advent calendar for me. If you don't like what I've said, if this advent calendar makes sense to you, if it is your pet advent calendar, stop taking it personally. I'm not attacking you. I'm not even attacking them. I'm just laughing at them. Because, you know, there are too few full-size products in here. That's all that I'm doing. I'm not laughing at you, nor am I attacking you. Don't take it personally. If, though, you have enjoyed the roast and have laughed along, do let me know in the comments below, and we'll share another giggle. So those are my thoughts on the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Treasure Chest of Love, which is supposed to make every bedroom into a beautiful boudoir. What do you think of it? Do you plan on buying it and making your bedroom a beautiful boudoir? Oh no, tell me in the comments below. Right, I'll come down. I'll stop, I promise. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notification